Yo, yo, yo. Bang. Last night was tough for us, at least for those who was going for our boy Diego Lopez in our UFC 325. It's your boy Jet Sanders here with our UFC 325 recap. Yes, sir. So, on my predictions, I went 3-2. I really went 2-2 because I have a feeling fucking Southkill was gonna win no matter what. Malarkey cool, but he ain't really anyone special. So kind of just was like, yeah, throw it in there, yeah, throw a meme. Ain't even gonna talk about it. But then Taliesin versus Tai Tuivasa went the way that I thought it would. I had Taliesin winning. I thought he'd be able to knock him out, but Ty's tough. He hung in there. He had a few good moments there in the third round. He could have finished Taliesin with a huge comeback, but he let it slip. He was too tired, so Taliesin was able to get the decision win. And man, the heavyweight division sad, bro. Anyways, move on. Fiziev versus Ruffy. This was the one I got wrong. I thought Fiziev's experience and overall MMA skills were going to be able to neutralize Ruffy. But, I mean, we're going to say he did do good in the first round. He was winning that fight. But he had no head movement. And so Ruffy landed that punch perfectly timed, knocked him out, had him spinning, and finished it with the ground and pound. So, shout out Ruffy. He did good in that fight, but I think he needs to work more on putting more pressure on his opponent. He was fighting off his back foot the whole time. He was backing up the whole time. So, I think if he if he becomes the more aggressor fighter, I think he'll do better in his next performance. But he still won. He got the knockout, got a performance bonus too. So shout out or congrats to Ruffy on that win. Great win. Great finish. Moving on, our boy Saint Denis pulled it off. I did predict Saint Denis to win. And he TKO'd Dan Hooker in the second round. Dan Hooker, though, he kind of had him for a little bit on the stand-up. He didn't want to fight him on the stand-up, but Saint Denis was still throwing back. He was still showing like, man, I might not have the same hands, but I'm still here, fool. So, Denis was still swinging with him. They went back and forth for a little bit, and then Saint Denis was able to get him to the ground. He was struggling to get him to the ground in the first round, but he did eventually judo flip him over and was able to get him on the ground. And then again, in the second round, ground and pounded, got the finish, and it was a good finish. So good performance for Saint Denis, and that puts him up there for sure. And yeah, we'll see what's next for our boy. And last but not least, our main event, Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. Now, I had Lopez winning this fight. Thought he was going to be able to knock him out. He did drop him in one of the rounds. I don't remember which round, but he caught him with an uppercut. Did drop him, but was not able to capitalize on it. He had almost no answer for Volk. He looked a little... he looked scared in there. He looked nervous to be in there. I don't know what it was. He just was not wanting to engage with Volk. Volk is just that good, I guess, but Lopez just didn't have nothing. He had nothing for him. It's almost like he got worse in between the time from the first fight to this fight. It's almost like his performance just wasn't good. It just wasn't good. He just didn't want to engage with Volk. It almost seemed like there was times where he was just standing there like this, and then not using his jab, not doing anything to gain dominance of the fight at all. So it was kind of sad watching Lopez fight like this. As somebody that's seen him fight very aggressively, somebody that goes for the finish. It was weird that he just didn't have anything for Volk. And Volk, man, he stayed sharp. He looked sharp. He was punching hard, landing hard hooks, and he dominated. He dominated the fight. He was a step ahead of everything that Lopez wanted to do. So, congrats to Volk. Stays a champ. He's gonna fight whoever they give him. Most likely Movsar versus Lerone will be the winner. The winner of that fight will get Volk. So we'll see. I didn't do too good on my predictions today on this one, but it's all right. Volk is that fucking dude, and Ruffy has some serious power. And while we were watching that fight, I was telling my cousins, like, dude, like, Ruffy still has power, man. He can catch him, and then boom, caught him. And it was like, fuck. Oh well. But anyways, that's it. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing my who should fight who next soon here in a minute. Well, maybe tomorrow, but I'll start working on it here tonight. And like and subscribe, leave a comment. And until next time, peace.